gives them their build, and then they go. Scheduled to start in a little under 2 minutes. One of the racers is here, waiting for Violet. Looks like they're doing a warm-up run and are not live yet. Soon, TM. And this is a weekly tournament. We had, I think, 20 people sign up for it, which is quite a lot for these weeklies, and it's pretty awesome that people want to try out this rule set. And what that means, though, is that each racer has to complete 3 matches this week. They set up their own schedule and timing, so there's a schedule in chat. You can click that to see when they schedule them. And then the finals will be the top 8, I believe. This Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I think on Elad's channel. It might be on Koopy's channel, though. I'm not entirely sure there yet. And how do you get points? You do a win. Each win is 1 point awarded to you during the week. You have a potential of collecting 9 points if you do a full sweep. Usually 5 points is the cutoff. You might have to do a tiebreaker at that value. Yeah, both our racers are here. We'll switch on over. Get introduced. We got MidnightViolet and Geki. This is their first race of the week, so no stats to talk about here, but both these racers are veterans of the CoNDOR scene. Many races under their belt. So should see some fast runs here. So you can kind of see on Geki's side, that's kind of an example of what it'll look like before the run. They're in the starting menu area, and you can see the full build already. So the racers know the build before they jump in. It's not like they're going into 1-1 and then figuring out the build. So you can kind of get your head in the right space. So here's the build we're going to be using for Geki. Sitting Broadsword and Shovel is kind of Earth Spell's nice. Got a coupon we're probably not going to use. Ring of Frost, so everything will die in 2 hits. Crown of Teleport. This is not a great build. But that's what was given, so we'll see how the racers adjust to it. Holster is coming along for a ride. I think a few of the items in the item pool are different too. So like you're never gonna find a weapon better than like gold or blood. No, I have unmuted streams because I was doing stuff earlier with VLC player. All right. Yeah, Geki must have had a like practice build up, but yeah, this is not a spectacular build, but Lock Shop's gonna have him. Okay. Yeah, and being a new mod and a new rule set, this is like pretty new for a lot of the racers. And me. So we're kind of just seeing how it goes. But there they are. Both racers have their build. Now they enter in the seed and make sure they do hard mode. And they do the thing. Yep. The green shows you the way. Hard mode. Yeah, it's interesting. Kind of want to run this as well. It'd be a cool like side event during a CoNDOR season, I feel like. All right, both racers are ready. Seeds entered in, countdown's on. Here we go. Race number 1 between MidnightViolet and Geki. for CoNDOR PBR. Let's do this. Early barrel shop here. We could get our obsidian up to tier 3, or just use Earth Spell for Geki. Good work there. Finding a heart transplant. Maybe just want to use that right away. Or hang on to it. Midnight's gonna get their multiplier up to 3 and then head back down there. Yeah, there's the heart transplant for Geki, getting out of that room quickly. So there is a lock shop here. Maybe we could find something in there. Base crossbow. Those boots, though, plus damage. Big dig. Gonna pass on both of them and just leave. Midnight probably saw that on the screen watch and is looking to pick something up. Boots, perhaps? No, going for the shovel, so that's +1 damage and the big dig. Geki coming back. Did they needed to get the money for the boots of strength, so +1 damage for all of them. PBR stands for pre-built racing, or Pabst Blue Ribbon, which the logo is created after. Blood shop there just has some torches in it. But we did find a blood drum outside of the blood shop. Geki's gonna pick that up. Violet, or Midnight, hanging on to the heart transplant. Yeah, so there's a shrine there on Violet's side. It says, do not use or bomb. Yeah, so a few of the shrines racers are forbidden from using because they changed the seed variants. And we want to see them run the build that they're given, essentially. All right, Deep Blue's your Zone 1 boss for Violet. They're going to use the heart transplant here. Does get queened, but broke their glass. That's why we still got the flawless. So here's a conjurer. Don't know if they can use conjurers or not. But half the time it's like, do you even want to? Because you kind of, well, with this build, maybe you do, but. Earth spell for Geki. They're going to check the red chest. Yeah, there they go. They're going to switch to a glass torch. So that's a bit of mapping for Geki, which is nice. But Midnight's going to be headed to 2-3 already, though. Starting to put on the speed. He'll be into your Zone 2 boss, which is King Konga. We can use an Earth Zuma. Take Konga out. And that's what Midnight will do. You forfeit your flawless, but it's a faster completion, and since you already got your build, might as well just go. Nice teleport there for Midnight. Jumping on the trap, taking him right to the exit. Very good. Here's Konga for Geki. They could dig the throne if they want to do the flawless. Shop check for Midnight there. There's 2 heart containers in there. But we good. Do not use or bomb this shrine, even though Konga's playing right now. So Geki gonna switch off to the Crown of Thorns, get a bit of healing to go along with their build. And yeah, that Ring of Frost stopping the Minotaur in its tracks, charging Midnight there. They'll be into Death Metal, your Zone 3 boss. Pretty easy fight with the ring, 2 hits. Gets the flawless. And checking black, finds a plate armor. That's a pretty good roll there. He'll be working through Zone 4. Putting the lead boots to work. Through the trap room. I like to see that. Geki coming up on the 3-3 exit. And there's the teleport for Midnight. I imagine that's why we saved that to here. Crown of Teleportation, when you get hit, will send you to your shop And there's a very good chance that your shop's next to the exit in Zone 4. Geki in Zone 4 now, too. Making their way through, but Midnight's about to be done with it. Getting a Pixie Kiss near the exit. Where's the sarcophagus? Okay, it's down below. Taking a bunch of hits in that exit room, but does get through into Core Riff, your Zone 4 boss. Easy Earth spell for a victory here. We'll be into Zone 5. Geki keeping the pressure on, gets into 4-2. And Violet finds themselves shopping, getting a snow bro. Putting it in their pocket. Using it as a beat buffer. Down to 1 heart though. So needs to be a little careful. Don't want to get caught up and dunked. Geki eating that spider there and working through this confusion trap on their way to the 4-3 exit. 5-3 now for Midnight. Could do a shop check here for some health, perhaps. Or is just going to continue on. There's an arena here. Pretty alright arena. Gonna grab the grenade charm. Makes the Necrodancer fight go a little bit faster. Here's Core Rift for Geki. Another Earth kill. Welcome to Earth. Fear Scroll for Midnight in the shop there. No health though. Could have switched to the blood weapon, but looks like they're pretty confident in this 1 heart. Into Dead Ringer. It's a right side spawn. Looks like we're setting up for with Snowbro with the Ring of Frost. Allows you to just kill Dead Ringer. Make it cold. There's the grenades. And into phase 2, the Necrodancer. Geki will make it into 5-3. Still trailing behind. Needs something bad to happen to Midnight, but this looks pretty in control here. Some good Necrodancer lures. They will complete their run. About 7:38 race time. 7:25 in game. GG's. And that's the first of 3. 2 more races out of these racers. Once they're ready to go. Racers are always encouraged to take a break between the races. While we do that, you can post the schedule in chat. There's a few races on the docket. A few today, even. You can check those. Racers schedule their races when both of them are available, so races could literally be any time. So following Crypto the Necrodancer on Twitch is a good way to catch them. All right, race number 2. Looked like we started with a titanium flail, heavy plate. There were spiked ears and a ring of might. So that's 5 damage we're starting with already. I didn't see what else the build had. But both racers readied up, countdown's going. And we'll get a look at it shortly. There you go. Boots of strength too, so 6 damage as long as we're keeping the beat. That'll one-shot everything in Zone 1. Torch of the Infernal Torch here. in the red chest. We're gonna stay on the obsidian. Find some bombs along the way on 1-2. Bomb spell is the given spell for this one. Dove Charm, all right. Geki gonna put that in down position. And we'll both be into 1-3. Shop check for Midnight. There's a bonus heart container there. Grab the drum if we wanted. I doubt we will, though. Let's find a conjurer. So I guess you can conjure stuff. Gonna conjure up a shovel, but doesn't like it. And a Torch of Foresight. So that'll give us vision into trap rooms. Geki into your Zone 1 boss first. It's gonna be Coral Rift. You can go up and smack Coral Rift to get into phase 2. And then smack Coral Rift down below to complete the fight. Luck Charm grab for Midnight. We're heading into the Coral Rift fight, and a purple chest check. It's gonna have a pulse tome. So the purple chest is always gonna have scrolls and tomes. Sorry, it's a pulse scroll. So one-time use of a 10 damage pulse. And there's a Shriner there, but racers are restricted from using pretty much every shrine, so we don't even go in and look. And we'll push towards the exit. Dove Charm doing work for Geki, taking care of those big enemies, those dirt golems. They'll be into 2-3 first. Violet just behind. Both racers lost their spiked ears, so dishing out 4 damage now. And Death Metal, your Zone 2 boss. Use your... Oh, missed the pulse scroll with the flail on Geki's side. That was a good time to use it, too. And looks like we'll finish at relatively the same time into Zone 3. Midnight gonna check the purple chest and get Earth Tomes. And no mapping for either racer. Geki went the correct way to begin with. And immediately finds the 3-2 exit, so has a little lead here, but took a few hits, down to 1 heart. And finds some magic cheese, so we'll get us back up to 2 hearts. Or our full hearts. And we're in to Conga, your Zone 3 boss. Nice push ahead there for Geki. We can just dig the throne here to get into phase 2. That's what Geki will do. And gets the flawless. I mean, we could check red, but probably just gonna leave. Yep. Blood Whip, oh boy. Into Zone 4 first. Violet just behind. This is where a Telemonkey could get us right back into it. Yep. Violet or Midnight trying to do it there, did not work. And getting locked in the shop. Flail notoriously awkward in Zone 4. Let's see how both racers handle it. Blade Masters being a main culprit. Blood Crossbow? I mean, I would consider switching to that over the flail. It's 3 damage up. It's healing, especially when you're at half a heart for Geki. And this is where Midnight's going to be able to push ahead a little bit. They have the health, and they will take the lead into 4-3 first. Geki's going to try to get into this food shop, but it's costing so much time. And it's only a carrot in there. You know, I think I would have picked up that crossbow. It's got piercing on it. Takes care of your, like, flail problem. Midnight into Fortissimo, your Zone 4 boss. Gonna welcome them to Earth and head into Zone 5. Taking the lead quite handily now. Finds a potion, so health is no longer a concern. Geki will get into the Fortissimo fight. Still keeping the pressure on. Oh, getting confused during the Fortissimo fight, but just losing half a heart. Interesting routing there for Midnight, but finds the exit. There's the potion for Geki, so feeling much better about their health situation. And really needs to start just pushing. But it's hard to do with the flail, turns out. Violet gonna pop their potion here, just getting orbed in the back. So we'll be into your Dead Ringer fight first. Has, I think, enough Earth Tomes. It's a left side spawn. Do the freeze and Earth. Yep. Oh, only had one. So we're gonna have to back up a little bit. Do some ping ponger. But has a great enough lead where it shouldn't matter too much. Geki just dropping into 5-3. And there's Geki's potion popped. The same room as Midnight's. The phase 2 here, the Necker Dancer. 2 more hits, and Midnight's gonna take it. Japanese strat for Geki, gets a little bit off the rails, but handles it. 7:14 race time. GG's. All right, we'll get that final build for the racers here. See what it is. That's the same build. Oh, they're resetting. Okay. That was a closer one there. Flail, notoriously slow. Both of them handled it pretty well. Hey, chef. Alright, here's the build. Heal spell, Obsidian Spear, Obsidian Armor, Miner's Cap. There's a Courage Ring and all that. Seems like a more fun build. Some glass shoes, a torch, Titanium Shovel, 1 free hit with the Frost Charm. Yeah, this build looks like more fun than a flail, a high damage flail. Good courage attacks. All right, race number 3. Countdown's on. Here we go. Yeah, we can pretty much just dig and attack. We got move dig, we got move attack. This should be a pretty quick run. Do not use ore bomb. I like that text. It's silly. A good heal buffer there for Midnight. Stopping the Minotaur. Just move. Yeah. Now there's a crate and barrel shop at the 1-3 exit. Just a bunch of food. Looks like, oh, there's 1 purple heart there. Interesting bomb there from Geki. Don't know if it was necessary. They can't get the heart. There they go. All right, core riff your zone 1 boss. Flawless victory for Midnight. Just a throw bomb strat. Very simple. I don't know if Spear Courage has a name. Actually don't see Spear Courage too often. And 3-2 for Geki, 3-3 for Midnight. Does get hit at the exit there, so popping their Frost Charm, but they're into the Conga fight. We can Pac-Man the Conga line, or just bomb the throne. Probably the quicker route. They're gonna Azuma strat. They get that much quicker, and they'll be into Zone 5, Zone 3 even. And using those carrots in Zone 3 is very smart. Zone 3 is very difficult to map. And we'll have to just find the exit on 3-3, but Minotaur shows it relatively quick. And if Geki was screen watching, they'll know where the exits are. Or just a general direction, like up left here. Has to deal with the swarm, though. Deep Blue's your Zone 3 boss. Midnight gonna take out the entire chess set here. And we'll be back to full health before we hit Zone 4. Geki getting pushed back super hard here on 3-3. The problem with the Obsidian Courage is if you do drop a beat, you're down to 1 damage, which can be problematic. We've got a conga line of Blade Masters for Midnight. But Courage through it all. Zone 4 is actually tons of fun with Courage. Here's our potion. Oh, yeah, going down to 1 damage there, getting surrounded, but picking the correct enemies to take out. Using a teleport there. Good shield tome. Geki into Zone 4. That up rat now. And Fortissimo, your Zone 4 boss. Midnight just gonna heal buffer through it. Finds a grenade charm in the red chest. Gold hammer. We could hammer Courage with gold. It's kind of. Oh, Geki, what happened? They Courage too hard. I think Uprat betrayed Geki there. It like pushed the Banshee to the left, and then the Gula moved in for the kill. Gookie. So that's gonna be Midnight taking it. Courage durability. Oh no. 10 kills and then it's done. Right side spawn. Easy. Left side. Scoop. Only if they bring back melting frost dagger. Bring those back. Got a blast helm and a frost dagger. Well, you're gonna have a base dagger pretty soon. Here's phase 2. One more time for Midnight. Yeah, make the game like Breath of the Wild, where you get 3 swipes with your weapon and then it's destroyed. All right, Midnight's gonna take the sweep. GG. Let's take a look at that Geki death. Pretty sure Uprat betrayed them here. Yeah. Yeah. That's a rough one. Door ability. CoNDOR ability. GG's. Fun race. Be sure to check out later races. Posted the schedule in chat. We got another one coming up in 5.5 hours. That'll be MidnightViolet again versus Yarami. That's a new name to me. That's exciting. And as always, the finals will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to check that out.